who pulled up for a catch-up. It's really here from 947 Afternoons. And if you're here, it means you've got taste. Go ahead, enjoy the moment you missed. But don't ghost me. Weekdays, 12 to 3 p.m. on 947. I'm loud and way more fun in real time. And yeah, there's more audio magic waiting for you right here on Prime Media Plus. 947 Drive with Tundo.
Weekdays, 3 to 6 p.m.
A horrible story coming out on, was it Sunday morning, no?
Yeah, boy.
The suspected road rage incident turned deadly with both drivers allegedly drew firearms after a woman believed to be his wife. One of them allegedly retrieved a gun from one of those vehicles. It's alleged that the female passenger, suspected to be the wife of one of the drivers, went to get the firearm from the car. But there's other stories that say it was on her person. There's some stories that say she went to go get it from the car. Anyway, the second driver also then pulled out his firearm, resulting in a shooting which claimed the life of the husband and leaving the other driver and female passenger injured. Joining us now on the line is EWN reporter who has been following this story closely, Dimakatso Leshoro. Dimakatso, really sad story.
It is absolutely tender, but as you say, the facts of what actually occurred over the weekend is not very clear because the NPA has now decided that they're not going to proceed with the prosecution. They have actually released the 50-year-old man who was arrested yesterday over this issue. They're saying that they don't have sufficient evidence.
In fact, the legal team...
Who did what?
Oh, sorry, Dimakatso,
Yes?
you had cut there. You can go ahead.
No, I was saying that the National Prosecuting Authority has decided that they will not proceed at this stage. They're saying that they don't have sufficient evidence to make out the facts. Because what was clear throughout the day was that there were discussions and debates between the investigating officers and the NPA about whether the gentleman who shot and killed this one driver was actually acting in self-defense, because according to the police, the female, the wife of the deceased, was the one who instigated the whole shooting, where during a fist fight she went to their car to go retrieve a gun, and then when the other driver saw she had a gun, she started shooting. So that's what we understand. But in terms of the actual nitty-gritties of what happened, we don't have that because the case was not heard in court today.
Sure. Yeah, scary story. Dimakatso, thank you so much for speaking to us as the EWN reporter. In fact, the main claim, the man himself who shot, he claims the situation intensified, like we've been hearing, when the wife introduced the firearm, discharged it, and then handed it to the deceased, who also, according to him, discharged it in his direction.
Oh, no.
He is quoted as saying, the deceased fell to the ground and the firearm fell from his hand. The unknown female immediately moved towards the firearm, picked it up and pointed it at me with the intention of firing at me, he said. He adds, I again discharged my firearm in her direction, striking her in the lower arm. She dropped the firearm, at which point I believe the threat to my life had been neutralized. I thereafter placed my firearm on the floor and sat down.
What a sad situation. But I mean, if that is all true, then it was a justified shooting.
Well, no, you
According
mean
to the law.
self-defense?
Yeah, justified shooting,
yeah.
self-defense, yeah.
Just be careful, guys. Like on the roads, just be careful. If you think you've got this big bravado, there's somebody else who thinks they're bigger than you. And something that would have literally been a fender bender has now escalated. Poor kids are traumatized for the rest
the kids.
of their lives. And also stop circulating the videos, because those kids are in those videos.
947 Drive with Tundo.
Weekdays, 3 to 6 p.m.